really strong, and I knew to stop feeling it, or else that was really going to happen. But I don't know why I knew that. I just knew to not give it any more energy. And now I understand, and I just saw 2 big giant planes. I'm out over by the airport, and it just reminded me, because again, now I know not to picture you accidentally blowing up right over you or whatever, right? But why we didn't know that back then, you know, why science brushed so rapidly over it. In fact, we learned a little bit about energy and about how energy kind of works and is around us and everything, and we're energy and can't be created, just da da da. But it was like in elementary and junior high, and then they never touched on it again. If you didn't add it to your roster, it really wasn't necessary. You took biology and some other stuff. So we really never thought about it, and it's so important to understand how energy works if we're going to understand how we work and how the world works and how our representation around us even works, and then to even create our own outcomes. I've seen it, you know, most times. Everybody sees it when you're at your bottom, at the bottom of the barrel, about to die, bad guys, whatever it is, and you're just like, you cannot accept the reality of not getting out of that situation. So all you focus on and all you think about is, I'm gonna get out, I'm safe, whatever, right? And maybe picture yourself waking up in your bed tomorrow and you're fine, whatever it is. And it happens and you don't know, and everybody's like, that was a fucking miracle, or excuse me, but yeah. And that's real. And the thing is, we all know we can do it, or at least we don't know we can do it. We've all witnessed that we do it all the time, but only like in our lowest point, our most scared point of frequency and such, that we basically have no choice but to accept our best outcome. And it works, you know, but I guess the point of God or whatever, to focus on the good always and always focus on God, is because, like, if you love you, if something loves you, if the world loves you, why would it want you to go through the very hardest way to make the energy happen? You have to go to your knees and cry and beg for, you know, that's not love. To make people do this on the regular, right? That isn't love. So love would be always knowing, no, we got this, even on the most trivial stuff, right? So like, I started it with bigger things like my headaches. I have brain issues and whatever, but I'm not even claiming them anymore. They're not affecting me anymore, because I had 2 days of headaches, and I just refused to accept that I might have to go to the hospital. I was like, I'm not going there. It's not gonna be my reality. So I just kept picturing myself feeling good, waking up the next day, or waking up and like, oh, my head doesn't hurt, and kind of do a happy dance. And then I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, it was just like an hour and a half later, I woke up and I was like, oh, my head doesn't hurt. And I'm like, okay. And it was exactly like what I had envisioned. And I'm like, could it be that easy? Could it be that easy? Like, I just had a coma in ICU and a year, 2 years of rehab, of trying to heal and learn how to walk and talk and think, right? Literally just happened. And a lot of that was probably due to 10, 20 years of failed shunts and things like that had me in the hospital. So when I would get a headache or not feel good, the first thing I'm thinking is, oh God, I hope I don't have to go to the hospital. I hope it's not a failure. And then the more I would give that energy of, oh no, I'm gonna be in the hospital, how am I gonna work, what am I gonna do, and kept opening that frequency, that kept happening. So of course you're gonna be exhausted after a while and terrified, right? So it's easier to just follow that. This is what I know. I've been there. I don't want it again. I can't have it again. And to just focus on it and think about it. And I'm sorry for anybody that's going through something like that, because it's very, very difficult to just dismiss all the pain and burden you've been through and go, no, but now I'm not going to do that. It's not going to happen. not going to the hospital. But that's literally what we have to do. And so then I took it down to like easier stuff like traffic, going to drive. Like, okay, I'm going to turn left on a busy road instead of taking the right and then going around and flipping and going. That's what I used to do, the long way. Turn right, flip into the left lane, turn around at a light somewhere else. And I started saying, okay, no, there's a place to turn. There's not a light, but let's do it. Let's try it. And just picturing, like, I'm gonna look and the cars are gonna be gone. I'm gonna be able to get out to the middle, and I'll look and the cars on that side will be gone, and I would get excited and feel happy about it. And sure enough, I'd look, there's no cars, and I get out in the middle and look, no cars. Like, happy dance and go turn my left turn. Never did that in 25, 35 years of driving. So anyway, I wish they would have taught us that stuff. They had us doing dumb stuff. They one time had me and my table in science. It was a special project. A different teacher came in, Mr. Smoot or something. I don't even know who it was, but they had us going over all these statistics of water and chemicals in water and different like plants nearby, chemical plants, and treatment centers and things like that, and different molecules and elements and things that were in these waters. And then we got samples from different areas. I remember it was just me and like two others, one of my dear friends that their family kind of half adopted me, V-Dog, and then Greg, which was a family friends as well. I think Chrissy was at our table. I don't know, but it's just like 3 or 4 of us, and we went through all this data and just created all this data, basically solidifying the idea that this contamination was directly the result of these major plants and things coming through their water and currents and things like that. And anyway, we were doing stuff like that. I mean, how does that help us learn how to navigate the world? You know what I think we might have done there? I think we might have like been helping the Brockovich case, right? I think us junior high school kids were doing the research for free for these big cases that probably raked in millions of dollars, right? Why weren't we given our power ever in that sense? So anyway, just thinking about that as I watch these planes go through. I saw one just now. I was gonna flip it around so you can see it, but I don't know if I could flip it once we started recording. So anyway, just stay focused, stay on the good. It's literally every single thought about everything, from I'm gonna have a good day, to traffic's gonna be great, to I'm gonna get unexpected money, to whatever, and make it a miracle. I'm winning the lottery today, the jackpot. I mean, not the $2. I win that one regularly. I'm winning the jackpot today, big and little, all of it. It's literally all of it. We got this. All right, love you. Bye.